Now, Pandora, an interesting piece in the Telegraph this week to round out 2024, and the question is posed: is anyone else starting to feel sorry for Harry and Meghan? And look, personally, I'm a bit frustrated because I actually think they could have been a powerhouse for positive change, but they just seem to be their own worst enemy. What's your view?
I'm personally a bit confused by their brand, and I report on the royals. One minute they want to be together. This year they've very much been doing solo things, but they've also done, as they got mocked on South Park about this, the worldwide privacy tour, but yet they're not really in the royal family. I don't think people really understand them. One minute they want to privacy, which is totally respected, but then the next minute they want people to listen to them. So which one is it? I don't really understand. And if I don't understand, I'm sure the rest of the public don't really get it either. I think people are sympathetic towards their problems, but only to a certain extent. They are, of course, very wealthy, but they're now financially independent, and that was off their own choice. Bear in mind, they could have had a different life in the UK where they'd be very much looked after. So in the grand scheme of things, with everything that's going on in the world right now, I think the sympathy for Harry and Meghan perhaps is getting a little stronger, but feeling sorry for them, I'm not quite sure I agree on that one, Caroline.
Not going to go quite that far. Angela, anything to add?
Look, I want to see them do good work. They're in positions of power, they're royal adjacent. What they need to do is hire an excellent strategist. Now, this should have been on the books 5 years ago when they considered Brexit, when we know that, January the 8th, they moved out without any kind of plan. And if you think about it, they are more difficult to manage than just about anybody else in the world for the very reason that they straddle so many different interests. They are royal adjacent, and yet they have commercial and charitable interests, and they also have a major media presence to manage. Those are three strong pillars that you have to get right. As Pandora mentioned, they also do have to make money. They've got different skill sets and interests from the past. So somebody who I think the very first thing they should be doing in 2025 is sitting down and trying to find somebody who may potentially be able to lead them, for them to get on well with, because of course we know they've lost 18, 20 staff members in the last 5 years. Finding somebody who can actually steer them for the next decade and create a strategy that they can follow. Because nothing would please me more to see Meghan and Harry excelling at what they do and putting their stamp on the world.
And let's hope that they listen.